What's going on? Welcome back, everyone. Just want to give a quick update on the car. Been working on it a good amount. Got the blower in, as you can see. I got the intercooler mounted. The piping is just kind of placed in there, and I need to put the nose on, take a good look at it, and go from there. Anyway, this is where I'm at. I got a little bit of cutting to do down there, get that through. To get that other tube through. I wanted to show a couple of things today. I know a lot of people have problems getting the belts on because you can't actually get to that tensioner that well. Let's see if I can get it in there. See that tensioner there? You can't get to the 3/8 square drive to pry on that thing. So I came up with a little, I guess, invention. This goes right around that tensioner there, and you can pry on it, open it all the way up, and put the belt on with these. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how this belt tensioner works real quick. So it's going to be hard to see, but basically I get it around that tensioner down there. Fits pretty well. Pry that down. Put that over, release the tensioner. That's it. So I'm always going to keep this in a spare belt in the car for sure. I definitely don't want to have to try to do that any other way. I tried for at least an hour the other night to try to get it on by myself. I couldn't really pry it, couldn't really do anything without damaging anything. So came up with this. It works well. You can make one yourself. It's pretty easy. This is just 1 by 1/4 inch, 10 inches long, and then I just take those on at the basic shape of the tensioner. Pulled the tensioner off the car, laid it on here. So anyone with basic welding skills can do that. Nothing fancy. All right, and the other cool little thing I guess I made, I guess it's cool. One of the requirements for V1 or V2 Vortec is to put a hole in your pan for the drain. So you got to tap it to, I believe, what is this, 3/8? Yeah, this is 3/8 pipe. So how do you get a punch that's perfect for that? And you really can't, as far as I could tell. I mean, maybe you might be able to order one, but you're not going to get one that's the perfect body size for that tap. So what I did was I went ahead and I made this at work. Punched a hole right through it. This section right here is the same size as a body drill for a 3/8 pipe. So drove that right through, made a perfect hole, was able to tap it pretty easily. Got to use heavy grease on that in order to not get any metal chips in the pan. So I still got to change the oil in the car. But I'll give a quick view under here. This is what I got going on. I got the return. I got the feed. Nothing else really crazy down here. I'll talk a little bit about this intercooler, what I got going on. So I took this bumper support, I guess. What I did was I cut it out there. It's not, I wouldn't say it's ideal, but it's what I'm going to do. And then what I did was I welded on these tabs on the back side, and I also spaced this support out 3/8 of an inch, as you can see there. Did that to get it away, get a little more space behind the intercooler to the radiator. You know, so that gives me, I think it's about 1.5 inches. I didn't actually measure it, so it's just kind of a guess. So anyway, that's where we're at. That's what I got going on. Gonna keep plugging away over the next week or two. Still got to get the injectors. I'm gonna order some plugs. Gonna do that all at once. Got to put the fuel pump in it. Got a couple of gauges to put inside, boost gauge. I'm gonna order a wideband as well, and we're gonna go from there. That'll be it. And then I think I'm gonna go with the SCT tuner. My tuner said he could tune it SCT. So that's it. I got some piping to do, got some injectors to install, fuel pump. A couple weeks, really. I'm not really trying to rush it. It's nice the next few days, so I'm kind of jonesing to get the car done, but at the same time, it's going to be back down in teens next week, so no real rush. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time.